Hello everyone, I am Soumyaranjan Pati. Welcome to Soumya's Diary. Let me read the question and highlight the important points. Rajesh Kumar is a senior public servant with a reputation of honesty, forthrightness. Currently, he is posted in Finance Ministry as the head of Budget Division. His department is presently busy in organizing budgetary support to the states, 4 of which are due to go to the polls within the financial year. So this is an important fact that the states are going to polls. This year's annual budget has allotted rupees 8,300 crores for National Housing Scheme. It is a centrally sponsored scheme. Mark this point. And this is for weaker sections of the society. Only rupees 775 crores have been drawn from the scheme till June. Ministry of Commerce has long been pursuing a case for setting up a special economic zone in southern state to boost export. After 2 years detailed discussion between the center and state, the Union Cabinet approved the project in August. Process was initiated to acquire the necessary land. 18 months ago, a leading public sector unit had projected the need for setting up a large natural gas processing plant in northeastern state for the regional gas grid. The required land is already in possession of the PSU. The gas grid is an essential component of the national energy security strategy. So this is another point. After 3 rounds of global bidding, the project was allotted to an MNC, XYZ Hydrocarbons, it is the name. The first tranche of payment to the MNC is scheduled to be made in December. Finance Ministry was asked for a timely allocation of an additional 6,000 crores for those 2 developmental projects. It was decided to recommend reappropriation of this entire amount from the allocation, NHS allocation. So here is the recommendation, that is for reappropriation. The file was forwarded to Budget Department for their comments and further processing. On studying the file case, Rajesh Kumar realized that this reappropriation may cause inordinate delay in the execution of NHS. NHS is a welfare scheme, so there will be inordinate delay in that. A project much publicized in the rallies in the senior politician. So the states, they are going to polls, and this is the thing that is getting highlighted. Here is the link you can establish. Correspondingly, non-availability of the finance would cause financial loss in the special economic zone and national embarrassment due to delayed payment in an international project. So there is a situation like this. If you favor one, then in another project there will be inordinate delay. Rajesh Kumar discussed the matter with his seniors. He was conveyed that this politically sensitive situation needs to be processed immediately. Rajesh Kumar realized that diversion of funds from NHS could raise difficult question for the government in the parliament. This is another point you have to note down. So this is the case study. Based on this case study, following questions are being asked. What are the ethical issues involved in the reappropriation of the fund? And the context is welfare to the developmental. And the next one is need for proper utilization of public fund. Discuss the options. So what are the options available to Rajesh Kumar? So let's discuss. Now a quick view on the facts. So Rajesh Kumar is a senior public servant, needs to comment on the reallocation case from a welfare project to a developmental project. There are upcoming elections. Welfare project is highlighted by the politicians. Money appropriated for NHS is really low compared to its allocation. Ministry has decided to recommend reappropriation. Then Rajesh Kumar realized that this reappropriation may cause inordinate delay in the execution of NHS. And in case of If the appropriation is done for NHS, then it may affect the National Grid project and SEZ project. So now let's discuss about the themes. Ethical issue associated with the issue of reappropriation and the options with Mr. Rajesh Kumar. So let me first discuss about reappropriation. In the budget, every department expenditure is passed by the legislature. This is known as Appropriation Act. So through Appropriation Act, department gets money from the Consolidated Fund of India to meet its expenditure. Thus, legislature controls financial power over executive. Under reappropriation, department can spend money in other headings than the one sanctioned in appropriation bill. So it's a dilution of political accountability. Moreover, budget creates a public perception about government. Through budget, government highlights its priorities and government justifies its political agenda. When allocation changes, the perception changes. Reappropriation may create public trust deficit. Moreover, housing scheme related to weaker section is a welfare program. Government need to provide conducive environment for dignified life of its citizen. It's a virtue. When priority changes, virtue neglected, it decreases public trust further. Keeping this overall theme in our mind, we can say that following ethical issues may arise. So there is domestic image versus international image. Non-payment to housing project will affect the public image of the government. On the other hand, delay in international project will affect the image of nation at international arena. There is a social obligation towards backward section and there is a economic obligation towards national policy as well as to the grid program. There is a political accountability towards the citizen, towards the legislature. On the other hand, there is a financial accountability towards the MNC. Then there is a sustainability dimension. SEZ and gas grid may trickle down the benefit to the middle class or lower class. It may take time, but the welfare scheme definitely brings sustainability change in the life of the poor people. So basically, it depends upon the priority, social need or economic need. It depends what government is thinking and what government is choosing. Now coming to the options available to Mr. Rajesh. He can consult his peer groups and seniors. If he doesn't find a solution, he may approach to an appropriate forum where he can put his views. In case he fails, the case is like this, he is unable to communicate others about his point of view. He should explain to others about the situation and create a zone of confidence. He may comment for extra budgetary allocation on the SEZ and gas grid project. That will bring market forces into practice and will increase the efficiency of the project. He can highlight the benefits of the alternative way. If he fails to do all this, he may choose to become a whistleblower without risking the oath of secrecy. Resign should be the last option in case he feels that his ethical value no more supports the ethical value of the organization. So that's all for today. Hope you can write the answer now. Please try to write the answer and send to me for pre-evaluation. Thank you very much for your precious time. If you like the content, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Such value-added content, stay connected to me.